being with you guys here at the camp of the Gilded Army. Uh, um, a military formed by all the guild artisans and merchants and stuff of great wealth in the areas of Kanzu and Arabia. And you guys have also met several other people here in the refugee camp at this location. You've met you re-encounter Leora, Tulaka, Amesh, Umbra, and Flora. Umbra, you had sent off to go see if he could find the rumored platinum dragon named Arion, and you guys also met two people from Sovos. Sarah Zith, but she told you to call her Sarah. A seemingly noble woman or oracle of some sort from the country of Sovos, and Barda, her basically shield maiden or protector on her journeys. Sarah kind of foresaw some images with you guys in it, and without asking, really just kind of imposed herself about joining you on your ship. She's still rummaging around with Barda and stuff outside, but then you guys regrouped in the war tent with Mulan, Veron, Theriel, and several other soldiers that kind of filled the room. Lots of half elves and elves and humans make primarily up the camp and the military, the Gilded Army, with some additional like halflings and gnomes. You guys were discussing the weapon, the Spear of Finality that was fired upon Burlos. Oh, sorry, not Burlos. Glimodier, and you learned about the Queen of Snow White surviving it, but many of the other leaders perished, and she's making her way to Espadero, a ruinous stronghold in the mountainous region to the west of Espa, right on the edge of Espa. You guys were discussing plans and how the overall things that are going on across the world. You guys were also able to communicate with Vegeta, who promised his allegiance and to fight alongside you guys. You guys did something with the. Oh, that was earlier. Never mind. That was later. That was something else. And then you guys also talked to. Who else did you guys talk to? I thought you did some other message spell to someone.
Yeah, we were trying to find the Umbra's gonna go look for a big dragon.
Yep. Okay. And so we are back at the tent, and Skyborn, you were casting the spell Divination, and you were trying to. You drew a grid. I think 7 days, right?
A grid of 30 days.
Okay.
And I take a leaf and I drop the leaf and see where it lands.
Okay. So it spins and spins and floats in the air, catching the wind, going over and sideways until it finally lands on the 30 square.
Oh, we got a month.
Mulan and or do you share that, or you say that out loud? I assume.
We have a month.
Theriel and Veron and Mulan says them plenty of time to get our things in order and coordinate an attack. Indeed. But where will the Empress strike? Not so. It seems clear that she's setting her sights on taking complete control of the Western Kingdoms before moving onward. Espa seems the most logical next position or next target to attack. By the way, I can't remember, and I don't want to say anything unless you guys have shared it, the NPC's perspective, and that is, did you guys share anything about the corruption of the Empress?
You mean that she can corrupt people?
No. How she became corrupted.
I feel
That
like
was the-
we would have shared that. Like, if
So
we
just-
haven't
just-
yet, we will share it.
So just a quick recap, because it sounds like I might be surprising you guys with this
A
information.
little bit.
So when you guys were fighting Caligula revealed that she was the one that started the Wicked Coven and caused the chaos all those
Yes.
centuries ago, that caused the once benevolent queen of the realm and empress of the realm. She went to, it devastated the lands and she lost everything basically. And Caligula revealed that she caused all of that just to break her down and corrupt her and turn her into what she is now today.
Oh yeah, because she was like Merlin's second and then got corrupted because she was Merlin's second. Right? Or am I making something up?
That was played upon, definitely. Her glimpse into the other, or into, I guess, the cosmic realm, in addition to her becoming just taking away her husband, Snow White's dad, and so forth. She kind of was very susceptible to falling prey to the darkness.
Yeah, we probably would have shared that.
Some of them will most of them will look at you and just like disbelief, like, what are you talking about? Mulan's the only one that actually his face kind of stays not surprised. She kind of seems like this information is not crazy, but she responds in the sense that says, sorry, excuse me, let me make sure I'm not skipping anything for her. But no, she says, there are stories and records that of the great deeds that Empress Griselda did before the Wicked Coven struck the lands. It's been forever ago, but there was a time when she was at least kind. It all just seemed to, the history books don't really explain much besides the Wicked Coven, the plagues, the famines, everything that kind of struck the western lands and to the west, and where Griselda confronted the Wicked Coven before she defeated them. But she was just forever changed at that point. I just assume, like most historians, is that she became corrupt with the power or wanted to hold on to peace so tightly that she became a tyrant. But you're suggesting that rather than her becoming twisted and cold, that she was under some kind of enchantment or charm?
Hard to say if it was purely magic who did it or just skillful manipulation.
I'm not a historian on the matter, but just from what I have read and learned, Griselda was very powerful when she was a student of Merlin, and even so, her title is not just a title. If she could really be unturned and turned to our aid, she would be a valiant ally in striking down the Dark Disciples. Theriel and Varen will then speak up and say, from what we've heard, you killed, You've killed not one but two of the dark disciples, those winged tieflings. Is there? I mean, how many more of their kind have you already killed?
I think that's just the one left, right?
Aren't there the two that ran away with the keys?
Nope, you guys
No,
killed those.
Callie just holds up her sword. No, they're dead. Pretty sure it's just the one, right?
The one that stole Salim's set?
Well, the one who has it.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's
Yeah,
where
the
my
one
brain
that
was. I thought there were
stole.
two.
No, that was confusing. So Salim's got his stolen by Nidell,
Yeah.
who teleported back to or to the Evil Empress, gave that to Quill. He came back the next day. That's also why he couldn't teleport in that final battle, because he had already teleported once for the day.
Sucks
And
to
so,
suck.
but and then you guys, or Skybor, jumped into the ethereal plane to strike down Caligra, who was trying to run away, with her relic. But you guys took them both out.
Okay. So yeah, then I guess there's only Quill left.
Five of their kind you've taken down.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
Thariel then speaks up. And perhaps it's not worth the risk of trying to save our wicked empress and just take her out and him. It seems that you have no problem with them. And if given the support and the right and reinforcements, we should be able to get you to the battle, the important battle, while we kind of protect the citizens behind us while we prepare for the worst.
Well,
It seems like a complete obvious choice here.
it's the obvious choice, but maybe it's not the right one. What if... Hear me out, it's been a long day. What if saving her stops this repeat of everything that's been happening?
It won't stop the repeat.
No, but it might
It'll
make sure it's the
certainly-
final.
They look at you
Yeah.
questioningly. You gotta remember that no one really knows about that besides you guys.
Trust us on this. This has happened before, like.
They really only know about. Honestly, the world really only knows about the darkness. The Dark One. Maybe the leadership might know about Chernobog just because you guys have shared that information with them. But I don't think you've really revealed the repeat cycle to anyone too much.
No, and honestly, explaining it is a lot, but
What do you mean repeat? We don't want.
So, you know how life is like a cycle?
Hmm.
Well, this is, I think, the third or fourth time Merlin and Chernobog have fought, and each time Merlin resets it because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
First time, the tieflings who weren't tieflings lost, got corrupted. Second time, something else happened. Third time, something other happened. Fourth time, we're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
And we do know it's a cycle, which is half the battle to breaking one, right?
Which is why maybe...
And how will the Empress aid in us stopping the cycle? Or I suppose this is all related to the Dark One then.
Uh-huh.
And with how powerful she is, she must know something or some way to end this.
I mean, we sort of know how to end it. It's just,
Yeah. But she would be help.
certainly be helpful in perhaps containing what needs to happen to end it.
Exactly.
Definitely high risk, high reward on a large scale.
I'm pretty sure that's all we have left now.
You all bear the Merlinian relics, and I've just witnessed, what you've done in the past month or two in this area. Perhaps I think we have a real shot at taking this down, taking the evil Empress down. I don't know about the Dark One. How do we fight against the darkness in the Dark One?
Real answer? We don't. We need the darkness to fight one particular person.
Yeah.
So what's the plan then? I don't think there's any way we can draw the Empress to us.
No,
Unless
no.
there's something that you guys can think.
Is there a way we could draw her to? I don't think there's a way we can draw. I don't think there's a way we can be more annoying than what we've already done.
You're not wrong.
Well, she's definitely you definitely dealt with her lackey she sent after you. Ashi or no more. Do you think the Ashi would come to this fight?
I don't know.
We'll figure out allies later. We really need to plan where we need to make our final location, where we're going to stop her. It seems logical to me that she would continue her conquest of the West. I understand the West has suffered the most severe from all of us across the lands, from the Empress and just her devastation, but perhaps we have to use them to draw them close just for a little longer. The risks are high again. More lives to be lost if our predictions on how long the weapon will take to fire again. But if we can amass our forces, take care of her beasts and her horde of creatures and minions, then perhaps somehow we can get you aboard that castle to deal with that weapon aboard, or defeat the tiefling or the Empress. Unless you're still convinced you want to try to save her.
I mean, I think going to her is the only way that we can try to save her.
How can you unlift the curse?
It depends on if they just relied on one strong charm on her, or curse on her, whatever's on her. We need to figure out what the fuck's on her first.
Just because I know
Never.
it's been forever, and I know you guys are the best players ever, and you write notes down all the time.
Yes.
To be honest, I may have, however, it's currently across the room.
With your relics, you know of the ritual that you can perform with the relics, and not only to seal Chernobog and Merlin together, you also know the ritual to remove the darkness curse from someone, something that's been, consumed by the darkness. Like, that for some of the enemies you fought that are like, no, I want to fight with you guys, but they turn them into dark creatures, and then they can't resist their will, basically.
I thought that was just handprints that we could remove. That did. Oh.
No, I think that's all we've.
Tried, but you really haven't tried in a long time because there is
Yeah.
a big
There's
there
a
is
big
a
ass
big
drawback.
consequence for it.
Yes.
But that said,
But that
you
was
guys have
also
all-
the consequence, so we didn't all have sets of keys.
exactly.
Ugh.
When you had very few, there was a bigger chance for consequence. Now that you have five sets of the 6, there's a very small chance of consequences, and or if you
we
collect the
Kick the
6th
tiefling's
key
ass
first,
first,
you
then
may
there's no chance of consequences, most likely.
yes.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
So as we're all going on our little mini rants about this, just kind of
So basically, you have a choice to: do I kill or confront the Empress and try to save her to help us fight Quill? Do I try to find Quill and defeat him to get him to help me get the Empress? Maybe you'll have to fight both at the who knows? But you gotta decide who's gonna be what you want to accomplish, I guess.
it can't be that simple, could it? Like,
I mean,
you do
I
think
think
they didn't just use a regular spell on her, right? Like,
no, but this.
was he
rid of-
stupid enough to? Were they stupid enough to like use the darkness on her?
Probably.
But yeah, that's what Caligula essentially
Oh,
said.
this is in character.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
She's like, no, like
All right.
all of this magic available, and they use the same
I need
thing
a
that
light.
we can. Yeah.
I need a light that tells the DM when to shut up. So go ahead, continue on.
I should just server mute when we're RPing. No. Yeah, I mean, it was so long ago that they probably didn't think that there would be enough key bearers on our side to be able to do anything about it.
Or since it happened during the first time when all of the key bearers were turned so easily.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's something we can do, and I think just like how it usually is, I don't think we can make a plan that will actually follow. It's gonna be go there. We know what we're
We
going to be
made
facing.
one plan we followed, but yeah.
Yes, one out of how many even before you knew us?
I don't count those ones.
Yeah, well, I do. So, I think we're going to go and confront her. We know we're going to have to fight Quill. We're going to try and
Not
save
fight him
her.
first.
That's the thing, we're not going to be able to choose who we fight first.
Well,
We can
Don't-
hope.
We don't know that. We
Mulan will
got
speak
30
up.
days.
Mhm.
Mulan speaks up real quick and says, "Did you not say you have allies with the shinobi?"
Yes.
Yeah.
If we have a month, some of the greatest ninjas on Fantasia on our side, who knows what kind of scouting and information we may be able to collect for you next month that you guys have informed us that we have.
That is true.
Mulan will say, Dario, she goes, if you will, excuse me, General, but my recommendation is for us to amass our forces either in Madeira or Espadero. Either location is definitely going to be the next target of attack. Perhaps we could contact the royals and the refugees that are fleeing Glimmedir to go to one of the two or go to Madeira. But admittedly, even in this ruinous state in the mountain, I don't know how well the coastline city will do. But the coast would give us even more access to naval power. It would be worthwhile to try to get everyone to Madeira. We can.
I 100% agree with you. I just have one question. And kind of turns to Lorna and Cronus and Skybor, because you all been here the longest. When you all started, you saved Snow White.
Yes.
The first city... Glimmerdeer has been the center of nearly every attack from the darkness when they start.
Yes.
Is the city important, or is she?
Did she
They didn't
survive
kill
the onslaught?
The one
now?
she...
Is
Yeah.
she still
What do you
she's
mean by she?
Snow White?
White. She's the one on the run, right? With refugees.
Yes, but I don't know if you're asking me or you're asking Lorna.
No, you. Sorry, you right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry,
We're confirming.
accent didn't change. My bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
two of the darknesses start and the big attack were on Glimmerdeer. Either that city is very important, or she's a key to something. Or I'm making all of this up and trying to get connections. But what if she's tied into this somehow? And you can always figure out where they're going by where she is.
we'll have
if
to
we
find
can
her to
roll.
find out.
Don't you have that little walkie-talkie mirror?
I don't know if she has. You know what? Sure, let's try it. Lorna pulls out the mirror. She's gonna try and contact Snow White.
The mirror hums and starts to try to shimmer a little bit. It goes for a few moments with no response, no information. And then eventually you do get the image of Snow White appear before you. Her face covered in dirt and some blood, as her and several other citizens seem to be making their way through the caves of the Underdark, being escorted by some of the Drow that still remain loyal to the Alliance. What has happened to you, Garuda? I'm so glad to hear from you all.
I'm so glad to hear from you too. You're in the Underdark, yes?
We are trying to make our way to Espadero, but these caves are filled with terrible things that want to kill us, and many of the citizens are injured.
Right. Okay. We've just secured the fifth set of keys. We're missing one, but we've come upon some information. Do you recall anything about Glimmerdeer, about your family's line, or anything that could connect to the darkness? To you
and... What are you suggesting? No, I hope not. The closest I've ever become to the darkness is when you guys saved me from Quill and from her castle when we first met.
What about your ancestors?
and any part of your lineage?
Besides my stepmother, that's the only person I ever have known to deal with any of the darkness.
And who's your stepmother?
Griselda.
Is she
But-
out of character? Is she one of the three witches?
No,
Uh-huh.
Empress. That's the evil Empress. Griselda's the
Oh,
evil
okay.
Empress's name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, you know what?
Yeah, I think,
don't
I think
really
Callie
always-
just kind of
We refer to her the evil
found
queen
it.
and evil empress so much. I probably should just start throwing her
I know-
first name so
I was
casually
like-
around.
Anika knew her name, and that's why I knew it. I was like, why the fuck do I know that name?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I knew the name at some point. I just haven't had enough sleep this week.
All right, so
okay.
for EQ for short.
Cool.
Yeah.
Evil Queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
And I was right.
Right. Okay.
What are you suggesting?
I don't know. What are we suggesting?
Not the evil Empress is her stepmother.
Well, yeah.
Well, I am sorry. I don't have long to chat. We must get through these
No.
caverns. And she's actually moving and struggling to move and hold the
Yeah.
mirror up the whole
Yeah.
time while she's falling. She goes, but we must move fast. The Drow Alliance is collapsing. The civil war and recent devastation is happening in the Mensa Baran. I don't think we can maybe able to rely on some of those allies for much longer.
If
Didn't you all make allies with the Drydas?
Yes, but there's a house that has rising to power, and they see this endless assistance and alliance and lives lost to this cause. They're starting to gain even more and more support.
right.
Bon Ray and the others are still trying to maintain order, but Zolarin is going out full civil war, and there's blood in their own streets at this time.
Well, we will try and send some forces, and she kind of looks around at the table, if we can, as soon as we can. We know that the
Gilded Army, General Fario. It's pleased to see you that you met Garuda.
She'll turn the mirror.
I'm sorry. I thought you kind of showed the mirror, like where you were at.
FaceTime showing everybody.
It's Lorna. No, she's just sitting with it. No, she'll turn it.
Fario will address Your Highness. It is Barb. I know you don't have long. I've overheard your discussion already. But we think the best plan is for you to try to make your way to Madeir. I've heard you're heading to Espadero. While I think it is a strong location, Garuda has amassed many friends and allies here in the east and the north. And we plan to send forces your way as soon as possible. She'll then go on to explain, the weapon that was fired upon Glimidir is not supposed to fire again until 1 month. For your friend Skybor here. That should be plenty of time for us to get our forces your way and come up and then make a stand against the evil queen. We must meet again to completely finalize our strategy. But I think if we all agree with that plan, then we should agree to meet a week from the end of the month. Use that time, everyone, to reach out to friends, family, other allies. Rally what other allies you met or people that you met have not, signed any allegiance to. Don't hesitate to call anyone for aid if you think that they'll answer that call.
We'll
And
send
she
all
kind
we
of,
can.
do you guys? I mean, the queen. Again, she's kind of paused momentarily to really focus on the seriousness of this. But Thariel will then actually give a big amount of respect to Garuda and say, if the followers of Merlin agree to the plan, or for you are for our plan against the tyrant. We are just there to stop or protect the people from their forces from overwhelming all the innocents in the rest of this land. Do you guys like that idea, or that's basically what she's asking you guys? And Snow White is waiting for your guys' reply as well.
I think so, yeah.
Did everyone to Asper? Yeah.
Can we get the world map?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so we were saying
Shoot. There you go.
Madeira.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we need
that's
to
what
like get them here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and actually, Madeira is right
or
here.
like, yeah. Never mind. We need to get in this peninsula.
Yes. I'm just gonna.
Actually, do I still have that map? That would be crazy if I have that map still.
I might actually have a copy.
Let me see. Holy crap.
Yeah. Nice.
Right here would be the capital of Madeira.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta replace all this art with AI art so I don't copyright shit anymore. But that's okay. I will fix it later. My apologies to the original artists.
Yeah, so we're trying to go here.
Yeah. Basically, we just need to get everybody across the sea.
Yeah.
Correct. And they're basically heading to Espadera, which is up here in the Deadwind Peaks.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm
honestly,
so happy I saved this.
Yeah. I have an older copy of that.
You also have Shipwreck Cove here, which is where the pirates are all at.
Yeah.
And then Atlantis is over here.
You know what? I think it's one of the better places we could be fighting.
yeah.
I did forget that it backs up into a mountain, but it is exposed at the sea, I guess.
Yes.
Ah, that just sounds like a frontline defense.
Exactly. Yeah, I think we're meeting in Madeira.
We've got a month to rally allies and tell them to meet us there. And to get Snow White there, since that's probably where the Empress will be, is on her ass. No offense.
Yes.
Man, that was back when I used to make you guys go to every single town along the way.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned so much, and I really appreciate you guys' patience with me over the years. I've learned how to play D&D and be a DM. We've come a long way. I think we all can admit.
Mhm. Yeah. Been fun.
Because but at the same time, I remember all the so familiarly, like when you guys went to defeat that one big bird, and then when you killed the guy and lost him his ship and everything as you. And I think this is where Joseph was born, if I'm not mistaken, right? Dedello?
I don't remember where he was born, but I know he lived like somewhere over here.
Mm-hmm.
Avia seems
Yeah.
familiar.
He lived like out in the middle of nowhere.
I was like,
On
didn't
a
he
hill.
have like a shack on a hill somewhere? It probably
Yep.
wasn't a shack. That's me being, yeah.
No, that's about
Like-
right. It's a small cabin.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the cabin right there.
I mean,
The little thing in the horseshoe trees.
Yep.
yep. We love it.
And by the way, we can get there. Look at these split.
Yeah, because you have. Yes.
And
Why is that?
Skybor was at the capital at one point. Before he's went separate ways from y'all.
That's right.
I
Uh,
will say though that does have a limit on that one.
What?
You have the
I
other
don't know
one?
what you guys are thinking. Oh, tree stride. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the limit. That's actually only within your area. I think you're looking for.
The
Tree-
pallet portion via plants.
Yeah.
Oh,
But.
the same
But
plane.
we. It says
Excuse-
within 500
excuse me.
feet.
I'm so
It's
sorry
the
to cough
baby
in your ears.
version of that.
What?
Let me
That
go
makes no
check-
sense.
Yeah.
Hold
D&D
on, hold
limits,
on, hold
man.
on. I gotta go look at something.
Damn.
I could be wrong.
And what's the point of saying like must be in the same plane?
Because I think.
I mean, if you
Top
go with
It's
the
just the
universe
way-
theory where they're all on top of each other, technically maybe a tree in the plane of fire is 500 feet away.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's the problem is it has to be in the same plane more that it has to be shoot, it would have to be connect, 'cause there's a limit on how far you can go. I think it's 500 feet,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so it's basically like
Yeah.
the druid version of Dimension Door.
Yeah,
Basically.
but a little bit further actually.
No, 500 feet.
Yeah, but you need a
is-
tree for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need a tree, yeah.
That's bullshit. Okay.
Mhm.
It is a good idea though, unfortunately.
But don't
I
you
guess
have
that's gonna
access
be
to
like
that?
level 7 or some shit.
I mean, what level druid are you?
No, I mean like a level 7 spell or something. I imagine. Wait, no, wait. I do have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it like transportation via plants or something? I was like,
Transport
wait,
via
are you not high enough to have it?
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
level
I
6.
literally have one
Oh,
spell
yeah.
slot for it.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, you can still get us there lickety split.
Hey. Yeah, and that's like it's a minute duration, so there's a lot of time to get people in and out.
I was like, to be honest, we could get a lot
Holy
of people
shit.
places in a minute.
That is huge. Where did you get that from? Or are you
Where
just
I get-
that level?
Yeah.
I'm that level.
Nice.
That's only
Because you guys are
6 level
level
spell
19,
damage.
right?
Yeah.
You guys are all level
No.
19?
18.
No.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
18.
You guys might be very diplomatic tonight. No, I'm just
I'm within 5 range.
We may be
no.
we may be a level under what he thought we were.
No. We get it because we were away for so long, right?
Yeah, maybe you have to accomplish some stuff in your month off and downtime.
You mean other than a wedding?
Yeah, or if that's what you choose to do, you got people to rally, you got wedding bells, whatever you guys would like to do.
Oh,
Sounds
boy.
like both of those things are possible.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Especially if
I
we
feel
can
like we lost
teleport right
track
to
of-
the big tree in your family's.
I think we got distracted, but I think back to what was happening in the scene is so that is what Theriel is asking if you guys agree to that. And
I think so.
Snow White will take a deep breath and say, we'll get to Espatera and let these people rest, and we'll march or we'll make haste to Madeira as soon as possible. Do me a favor, contact Ariel and see if she can afford any assistance to get us some kind of protection as we make our way to our capital.
Okay, we will do that. And we'll let you know if we can.
Lemire kind of goes back to a normal silvery surface, and you guys are just in your war tent again.
So, we know kind of why Glimidir's the first.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Also allows us to most likely where she's gonna end up if we get Snow White and where we need her.
yeah.
So we should do that. You should probably contact Ariel.
Yeah. Let me just check the limits of the item. Items.
Actually, do we have a way to contact the pirates?
I mean, Argo can send the sending spell freely and at will,
We should do that too.
as long as you guys are aboard it. You know, it's just like you can't access Argo's sending spell when he's not close to, when you guys are not aboard Argo.
have it here somewhere.
Who are you referring to? I'm sorry. Who are you
I'm-
trying to look at?
I'm just trying to find if there were limits on
The
how
mirror
many times I
do
could
more
use the
than once
mirror.
a day.
Yeah.
No. It wouldn't come up in role play, but mechanically, over time, the iron or oh my god, I almost messed it up. The Iron Order, the seven dwarves have increased the enchantments and stuff, so they all have mirrors now. And with Caligra and her scrying magic off of you, Lorna, specifically, the concern is a lot less. Caligra has been scrying on you all for quite some time.
Whoops. I can't believe that
I
went
mean,
on
to
for
be
so
fair,
long.
they're dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although, and their planning was unfortunate. They underestimated you, and instead of probably coming to you, they set traps instead of coming after you. So you guys strategically outmaneuvered them.
Because we're smart.
By blundering forward, yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to contact Ariel. And this time
Ariel-
turn around so everybody sees her.
Ariel answers. As she is you see the city is a bustle. More people than the last time you recall being there. She's not down in the city, of course, but you just see her where she's kind of up on her balcony with her husband Eric, and she looks surprised and happy to hear from you. I've heard the news already.
Oh.
You've defeated Shredder in the east, and now you guys have gone on to even go after the last two tieflings in the east.
Yeah,
The
they're...
Glimmedeer is in ruin.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of what we need your help with a little bit. Snow White is
Anything.
on the way to, what was that place called?
Where would it's not Viente.
The ruined castle by the mountains.
In the
That-
Deadwind Peaks.
The Deadwood Peaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks at her husband Eric, who's much more familiar with the country than her. Ah, Espadero.
That
That
one.
that stronghold's been abandoned for centuries since the
Well-
giant dragon wars.
She's going through the Underdark. She might need some help. And if you could honestly get her to Medea, that would help a lot.
Indeed. Aid will
Especially
be
since-
sent immediately. We can definitely afford some now that freedmen and some of the pirates are helping out with the refugees. Although they won't lend a sword on land, they seem keen on helping the people, which is more than I can ask at this time.
Well, that sword on land, we're sending a lot. Like, everyone. To Medea.
You guys have the mirror facing the entire room, right?
Mm-hmm. I think Lorna did.
Yes.
Mean a lot, and he kind of leans closer to the mirror with Ariel, and he kind of sees where you guys are at. General Therial, is that you? Your reputation precedes you. It seems that you've come in contact with very close friends of ours. Garuda has saved us from dire situations in the past, and I'm sure they have done the same for you. And the general responds and acknowledges the king and queen formally, and she starts to kind of go on about the plan that you guys talked about with Snow White and the strategy, and lays everything out that you guys had just recently discussed. Well, it's been a long time since battle has been fought so closely to our kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah.
But considering what is happening, I don't think we have a choice.
Indeed. And the evil empress may be strong, and her weapon may be magnificent, but she forgets that our ally is not only the elves and the men and women that live across these lands, but we do have the might of the sea at our side as well. Let them bring their tower here. I'm sure that Karuda will dispatch of the weapon before it ever gets a chance to fire upon Madir. Do you know exactly how long we have until?
According to Skybor and his leaf, 30 days.
Ah, you've reunited with Skybor.
Yes. Yes. Kind of tilts the mirror towards Skybor.
I'm glad to see friends have been reunited.
Me too.
How are you doing, Skybor?
All right. Kind of have this little lump growing on my arm, though. Might need to see a cleric for it.
I didn't mean to be so personal, but I mean, when you departed my kingdom, you were in a somber state. Yes. Did you find what you were looking for on your own pilgrimage?
I don't think I have, but I don't really have much of a choice.
I hope to learn more about what you've seen when you get back to my kingdom. Anyways, we shall make provisions and call to all allies and open our doors. I do recommend we try to send as many citizens away from here if the other countries can afford them. How are the southern and northern kingdoms prepared to receive some of our people?
The northern kingdoms of... Oh my god, how have I forgotten this? It's her home fucking down.
Galos.
Galos, thank you.
Dunbrook.
Dunbrook, yep, there it is. I can talk to my aunt and see if they are prepared to take some citizens. I'm pretty sure we let them know already that it needs to happen at some point. So we'll just tell them that the time is now.
We can also talk to the Vicar Islands.
Yes.
Are close as well.
Yes.
Grecos is nearby. All that.
We have many allies.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. We will. And are you prepared to send some forces to go and help Snow White?
They'll be out to their location as quick as the wind can carry them.
Good.
They will take some griffins and get there as quickly as they can.
Good. Well then, let's make sure we all keep in touch and figure out how this is going to go down over the next month.
Does anybody remember if it was Espa or if it was Erosia where you met that tinker gnome, that mechanic?
Hang on. Send my
It was
notes somewhere.
forever ago. We're talking year 2 shit here.
Put up the map again, the overall.
What's that?
Can you put up the overall map again?
Yeah.
Thanks. And
I
you're
think it was in
saying-
Sunos. I think you met him in Sunos, not Madir.
I think
I know
it
you-
probably was. Where's Sunos? There might be
Sunos
that.
is right over here.
It was there.
Yeah, Madir is right here. You left, and Glimadir has Cruel and Bezic, and your other hobgoblin, I have to remember his name over there, if they're still alive. Haven't checked on them in a minute, jerk.
I was thinking
They don't have
to
a
be
mirror.
fair, Callie
And then-
doesn't know them. I can't send them.
If and I believe you guys left Bax and Merida and Dunbrook.
Where's that again?
Yeah.
Axe was the stable hand that was really
No, I know who
loyal.
he is. Where's Studbrook?
Dunbrook is Galos. It's Lorna's hometown.
Yeah, they went to
Yes.
Joseph's funeral.
Yes,
Yep.
we did leave them there. So, hey, we didn't get Bax killed. Maybe.
Yet.
You learned that Merida was Joseph's granddaughter
Jeebus.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
It has been.
So Eric will then, bid you farewell with the plan that's at hand, and he'll say he'll start sending troops out there to the peaks to escort the refugees and what remains of the military at Glimmerdeer and the Queen back to safety. Dario looks at you all and says, "We have 3 weeks. I recommend we regroup in 3 weeks in Madeir, and we all have lots to plan. Have you made a list of or know all your allies that you plan to call upon, Karuda, to come join us in this fight?"
Some
And
Uh,
to be-
Yeah, we're working on that.
we only just got rid of those tieflings like a day ago.
I don't doubt it. You made friend. I'm sure you've made many, many friends upon your journey.
Yes.
But we do need to come to some understanding of who we have to our allies before we regroup in Glimmerdeer. So, within 3 weeks, please be prepared to share your list. We need to know who our allies are. You've already mentioned dragons and giants. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. They will not fight beside one another. You know this, right?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how convincing we can be when we've done things already.
When the chaos of war is upon you, I do not underestimate what you've seen, Callie, daughter of Aphrodite. But war is terrible, and when if the opportunity presents itself to some bestial nature might come. I hope not, but I've seen worse in Battlefield, and if things start going the wrong way, chaos could turn to opportunity.
Believe that is the way of the world, but perhaps just start by putting them on the exact opposite ends of the armies and go from there.
Perhaps they will be allies in us in getting you to the castle. We still have to get you on top of the flying fortress. But you've done that once already. It shouldn't be too difficult.
We can do it.
We've done more impossible sounding things.
Right. Well then. 3 weeks. Get you list way before then. Meet up in Madeir. Figure out what to do from there.
Yep. Prepare for war. Outline plans we probably won't be able to follow, but have them outlined anyway.
Yeah. Just in case.
And I say 3 weeks. If you guys, or if I'm not trying to get into specifics or whatever, but basically they're just saying we need to meet up before it's time to go down.
Yeah.
Like we need to have because
9
it's going to take a
days.
lot of. We need at least 7 days to coordinate that kind of force. You're doing a large step of it by, I assume, using some of your downtime to have your allies head towards Mardier, and by that certain day and time.
Yeah, we need to make a lot of phone calls.
A lot of phone calls, maybe some personal visits for some of your allies that are on the fence, or people that you've met that weren't fully sworn allegiance to.
It's true. We need to make a list.
Yes.
I know
Making this
Karif
with
sounds pretty
quality.
strong, but you haven't really, for example, Zanza, they haven't seen a lot of support, and they've been struggling. So I doubt they're going to send forces over unless someone comes help them with their problems. Now that could be an optional adventure. I'm happy to take you guys on, but that's kind of what I mean. Like, Sovos, you got some support from the Arabia, Kanzu. Pretty much the entire east, you got support. The entire north, you got support. The entire west, you got support. It's really the south that's really on the fence, besides Karif.
Yeah.
I just realized Talako's name is very similar to Talako. Would seem I have a habit for naming things.
No.
Terribly.
Really?
Oh. Who was my taser face? I can't remember what that guy's name was.
Oh yes, he was.
What was
the
his
orc.
name?
The orc
Oh,
up
wasn't
north.
it?
It was, there's.
Oh.
Oh yes, I forget
He
his name.
had some
Not-
dumb name.
Yes, and I fucking love it. Where is he? Eastern.
He was the Western Kingdoms. He was in Erosia and the Barren Lands of the Horde
Yeah.
territory. Where you guys brought Bruco Stormcaller to your side.
Was he
It
fucking
was
Doomhammer?
Basically.
Yeah.
His name was Doomhammer.
Or something like that.
No, because he was the one who fought Bruco for the orcs and
Yes.
lost.
Yep.
And then that's also where Kronos defeated another Celestial Born. And first ran into Celestial Born.
Oh yeah, and got a Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you just say
I-
Kronos?
Cronus?
I think you said
Maybe
Kronos.
I said Kronos.
I was like, wait.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, you guys, I don't want to keep taking you out of roleplay, but at the same time, I feel like reminiscing is kind of good to refresh you guys on everyone you've met.
Yeah.
But you guys are still in the tent. Is there anything you'd like to do or say?
No.
Mm-mm.
Let me just double check some notes here.
Making a list because I need to visualize this shit.
Well, then the next thing we can do is, as you guys kind of leave the war tent and you guys kind of go back to your personal areas, you guys are pretty much, you've talked to everyone. You're welcome to do as you wish, as you are in the middle of the camp. We can do some activities while you're here, or we can discuss what you guys want to do over the next 3 weeks. We could do kind of part of that now and then maybe part of it next session, so you guys can kind of think further and maybe elaborate on that and maybe role play some of those milestones in this event. So, for example, if Cronus want to get married, over the next 3 weeks, we can role play that moment next week. If you guys want to go to, I don't know, to the Spiraling Isles again to talk to the Storm Giants, we can role play that moment. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We could discuss what we want to do over the next 3 weeks, or what we want to role play the act through tonight. And then, how would you guys like to proceed?
Well, if we do the marriage thing, Skybor could transport everyone, including Florida and the Cubs, back to her home, and I could drop off the Cubs. They can get married. The family would be there.
I mean,
Get all that
Quite
done.
on- Yeah, and then if we needed to go somewhere else, so like if we decided we need to go like strengthen ties in the Southern Isles, we could go from the big ass tree at the Druid Grove.
yeah, actually. Might not be a bad idea. The more people we can get, the better.
And that's totally
Yeah.
fine. That will probably be more than a role play moment. That will probably turn into maybe an adventure. And that's okay.
fair.
Okay.
And I'm totally okay with that because you guys decide what you guys want to do because it's all going to make an impact on the final, the final conflict. So I don't want you guys to
Mhm.
like hold back. I'm not trying to tell you, but I also know, we're getting close to a conclusion. So
That is
I
true.
don't want to add too much to you guys. You're like, well, I thought we were done. And they're like, well,
Well, y'all chose to
you
do
opened
this.
you opened a whole new can of worms.
You
Yep.
said it was an option.
Actually, I want to do one more thing while you guys are in this tent.
Okay.
Before you guys leave this tent, everything immediately starts to go dark and black around everything and everyone except for you five. You can't see or hear or feel the wind or the temperature of the air for where you once were. And then all of a sudden you see the glowing red and yellow eyes appear, and Set's familiar voice comes echoing and booming towards your ears. I can help you make sure that weapon never fires again. All you must do is make your wish now. And then in your before you, on kind of where the war table was, it kind of lights up now, and you see that kind of black lamp laying on the table. You could use a wish, destroy or bring down, crash the flying fortress. You could use your wish to make everyone appear before. I promise you so much power and assurance. All I'm asking for you is to complete our pact.
Nah, we're good for now. We know where you are.
Why so soon?
Why so needy to get this done?
That. You've been in the water 1,000 years? Why now, big guy? And actually, she's legitimately asking. And if he answers, hoping to make an insight check.
Continue to watch. Continue to fight your fight against the evil queen. But when she starts raising your dead armies back under her control as darkness creatures, her enemies don't fall and die. You've seen it firsthand. How do your forces, even as many as they may plan to stop an unending flood that will just wash over them and wash over them and over them? Till Quill in the Empress is defeated and the Dark One struck dead, only then will the darkness be gone forever.
Yeah, we kind of
Just
figured
to
that.
be clear, if we do take your offer now instead of when we were planning to, whose side are you on, Set?
My own.
Which aligns with whose?
Let's just say me and the other heaven and deities, not just myself and my current colleagues. We benefit a lot from the Dark One and Merlin disappearing. None of us gods all of us gods will be finally supreme. We'll no longer have to worry about the cosmic scales, only what we dictate as it should be as gods. You are welcome to do an insight check or anything else you would like.
100%. I also got distracted for 1 sec, so yes, I will
Can
insight check
I
that.
assist her? Because we were both talking at the same time.
You may all make insight checks if you would like.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Okay, let me roll real quick. All right. Lorna, it seems straightforward, honest. That's all he wants. It's just so the gods are no longer on a leash.
Yeah, totally. Makes sense.
Callie and Cronus, he's not lying, but he's not telling you the complete story.
Right. And after the gods unchained, that's when you take over that.
Well,
So that's a real weird way to say no. Of course not.
he looks kind of. I'm just trying to think what how he responds real quick. Sorry, he's not. He's not
No,
here.
you're good.
He's not here going fumbling. That's just the DM struggling right now.
Shuffling
Sorry.
his index cards.
The DM
Like,
is.
right. What was the answer? What was the answer?
I am buffering at the moment, trying to think of a good response.
Hang on, let me look at my flow chart real quick.
Let me think how he would respond to that. I was caught in a lie. And what did you say exactly, Callie?
Right, and that's the part where you go and take over the other guards while they're weakened and unchained.
It's pretty forward for a mortal to be asking such direct questions, but don't I deserve a little reward for freeing the heavens and the hells? I know there's other gods that feel that we should.
So you're currently stuck in a lamp of your own making.
No, Jafar is stuck in the lamp of my own making. I am so free to control my dominion as I please.
My bad on that one.
But a simple wish upon the lamp, and that could change everything. For me and for your friends.
We'll think
He's
about
not wrong.
No, he's not. But there's also a lot of stipulations we would have to preface the wish with.
What's keeping him from making a wish himself?
I think it's technically a technicality.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what's keeping you from making the wish? Why do we have to make the wish?
You guys know this because you guys were in the. I'll just give you a quick refresher here. Is that you know every wish that was taken consumes a soul, or took over, or consumed something from the wisher. It was always monkey paw, or literally cause and effect. You want your wife to be alive? Okay, she's alive, but she's in hell. You
Yeah.
want, you know,
Mhm. There were catches to every wish.
everything. And
at
some
least-
would just literally take the soul of the wish bearer. It got so bad, or in some of the reflections and mirrors even people's wishes of being present around it, not spoken, just once in their heart, were being consumed from just passerbys, those that would travel into the caverns before, looking for the treasure.
True, but didn't. Because I think at least I know I asked him if this had any ill effect on us, including our souls, and he actually kind of convincingly said yes. Or no.
He said it would not. It would be no there would be no monkey paw or ill effects for you. So nothing like reflective, like what you wish
Yeah.
for. He's going to grant you to the word. He will be to the word. It's not like he's going to give you grace, but he will give you what you ask for specifically. As long as it's within his power, obviously. Many of the other magic and gods and things that seem to be a trifle with cosmic things such as relics or Merlin and so forth, but that's all he's trying to, I guess, say, or all I'm trying to say. Does that make sense, or did I miss something?
I mean, it doesn't really answer why he
it's-
can't do it.
You haven't asked? Well,
Yeah.
you didn't ask. Or
So why can't you cast this final wish set? if this one has no unintended consequences or tricks to it.
Make a persuasion check.
My 7.
You you've worked him up into a pretty good frustration, and instead of biting his tongue, to complete the pact, 1,000 wishes must be collected, and I need it from one of you.
You made a pact with Jafar or somebody else?
Yes, of course I made a pact with Jafar. And you may make an insight check.
Can we all insight?
Absolutely.
I don't even fucking need to look at that insight. Damn.
He's frustrated and honest, but yet still not telling you the complete story, Callie.
It's almost like you can't trust a god of chaos.
Right.
Set. We both know I'm only partially mortal, right? You don't need to keep the half-truthing around here. Actually, it might help you if you didn't. You know, go against your own chaos, be extra chaotic. Tell me
Of
the
course.
truth.
Frustrated, he snaps. He goes, I've said too much already out of frustration. I can wait. Things will go desperate. People will turn on each other. Your flying dragons will resurrect and turn upon your own people and barbecue you all alive. And I will witness from my domain and collect souls upon souls. Call me Karuda when you are ready. And he snaps his finger, and you guys snap back to the war tent, but the black lamp is still sitting on the table. Therial and them all kind of snap back, like the time has come back into motion, and they all kind of look upon the black lamp that's now sitting up across the world map you guys were kind of studying.
Right, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Just
What?
move it away from the capitalist.
Therial and Veron are startled, as well as some of the other bystanders. What is that? You know, a
Nope.
bunch of shock.
It is magic not to be trifled with at this moment in time.
It's chaos in a lamp.
Yes.
Therial looks at it, along with several others.
If you trust
But
us,
That could change everything. That could put us right.
trust
That could,
us.
Or you can also trust the fact that a very evil genie and a very, very darkly morally great god really want us to cast that witch. So if we're going to do it right, it's not going to be here in this tent.
as you say these words, trying to discourage the people in the tent, I need everyone to make a wisdom.
Oh no.
You make a
Save?
what?
A wisdom saving throw.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
Skybor, Celine, or no, was Celine, you got a 14. Skybor, what did you get, Lorna? 10. Skybor and Lorna are actually contradicting everything you guys are saying, and really saying, and actually kind of like, it's not, there are some pros and cons to using and considering the lamp.
Whoa. Okay, that's out of Skybor's character, because he was like completely against the whole teaming up with the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got charmed.
you are an 8. You have rolled an 8 in the presence of a very magical item.
Lorna, give me the lamp.
I- Hold on.
I feel like
No,
we
Lorna,
both have a
we should-
head on it, like, give me the lamp.
No, Lorna, make a wish. Do it now, Lorna.
What?
You can end it all, Lorna.
No. Because she has mind. Does she realize that she's being charmed?
Yeah,
she's going to go into a rage. And therefore, if
Okay.
you are charmed or frightened while you enter your rage, the effect is suspended.
You shout and scream across the tent, and it shakes you, rattle, and shakes you clear. About 60 seconds go by, and you calm down, and you along with everyone else notice that several of the bystanders, including Captain and General Ariel, are both looking at the lamp as if they are salivating to grab it and use it to accomplish their mission.
Hey, Lorna.
Uh-huh.
Where's your bag?
No, because itty bitty living space, another
This
itty
point-
bitty living space? No.
At this point, I need an initiative roll, not for combat
Uh-huh.
in the traditional sense.
Yes. Okay.
Do you want to put up a tracker? Or just
Yeah,
have us roll?
I'm going to take us back or put us back on that page. Close. And
I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah.
work without our tokens.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put them on there.
okay, everyone just go ahead and roll a d20, but add your dexterity modifier.
It's just a d20.
Oh, hun.
Or an initiative roll. Actually, I'm sorry, initiative roll is probably the easiest way to do this.
Safe.
So,
Cool.
yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? 8.2.
Callie's not
9.88,
fast.
No.
Okay. Let me roll. I gotta roll a couple, actually.
I have an idea.
So I don't know if the lamp counts as creating a black hole when you put it in something.
I don't know, but I kind of don't want to risk it.
A soldier, not in heavy brass golden armor like the general and captain, more equipped for scouting missions and traveling light and long distances. He's quick to reach for the artifact as he's kind of charmed. Lorna, go and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I use danger sense on it because I can see it happening?
Yeah, or you could be, or you know what? I'm sorry. Give me a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw if you want to describe how you're trying to, prevent him from grabbing the lamp.
Oh, absolutely a strength saving throw. Thank you.
Okay.
17.
So using strength, this will not be as simple as snatching it quicker or smacking his hand away. How are you strengthfully stopping him from grabbing?
Because I'm raging. She just yes, she just takes the lamp or kind of moves
You know what a
the
stiff
lamp
arm
away.
is?
Moves the lamp away and just puts her hand on his head and just stops him from moving forward, and just holds him there.
She stiff arms him.
Yeah, literally just hand on head, not moving. You good, bud?
Sorry. All right.
Choking? Okay.
You pull the lamp away
Uh-huh.
in time. Actually, I'm sorry, guys. Let me go get a drink. I need can I get 2 minutes?
So my plan is to fly away with the lamp up to Argo.
That's fair. Also, did anyone else catch Set saying he would have sort of domain over the dead?
Yes? I think?
It's just an interesting thing.
Yeah. Could be used to our advantage.
It's also one I didn't know he had. But also, we could use up that wish. We just really need to be careful.
Yeah, I think we need a list of just like what are possible wishes we could make.
We also need to divide the allies on which ones we need to strengthen.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's like, I'm guessing most of the ones on the first part of the northern list are fine, or the western list are strong allies.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Council, Snow White, Ariel, Bruco, even though well, we put him in power, so he is probably a strong one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the pirates are going to be loyal, but there's also like the we're going to.
They're not stepping on land.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because remember, it's only half the pirates.
Yeah.
The other half is still under the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Your aunt is on the strong ones.
Mm-hmm.
Did we save Aurora from anything? Did she even have a kingdom at that point, or was she with Rapunzel?
Faywin. No, she was with Rapunzel, because I don't remember seeing her in Faywin.
Okay,
think
and they're probably mod allies. We haven't done a lot in Faywin.
No.
Although I'd say probably the Olympians are strong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not physically strong, strong allies.
I mean, maybe some.
They're both, but that wasn't what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Forgot we had frost giants.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which group of giants Lorna got the belt from.
Storm giants?
Was it the Storm Giants?
How long have you had that belt?
Not long. It was after... Or I think it was
The
just
Storm
before
Giants.
the Asha. Yeah. Cool. I will need to give that back at some point.
Yeah, do it after we
Yeah.
maybe survive.
Exactly.
Okay, so Sovos we kind of did, sorta?
Sovos.
It's the one with the, like, the dwarf Barda, who's the bodyguard of the Dragonborn priestess.
Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm.
She's on the board that we're on. She's at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, yeah. What are you two doing?
Is it Vegeta? It is Vegeta.
All right. I'm not sure I'm done, but I got a glass of water.
Cool. And we don't have long anyways, so it's all good.
So you stop him from grabbing the lamp forcefully. It kind of is jarring and snaps everyone kind of attention to alert. Theriel kind of rubs her head and says, "I'm not certain what came over me. I'm sorry we behaved that way."
Broken set.
Right. Well, we're just gonna get this out of here before anything.
Do not take that through camp. Is there any way you can put that and get rid of that thing?
Yes. Give me a moment. Gally?
Hmm.
Wanna join me or
Sure, where are we going?
Up.
You know my wings only last for a minute, right? So if I'm going with you, I need a ride.
Done.
Rears? Okay.
She's
Where's she?
Lorna's gonna let Callie piggyback. And they're gonna go outside and literally just fly straight up with her boot wings. Wings or boots of flying.
Callie's just up for the ride right now.
And they're gonna go to Argo.
Okay, so you're flying through the
Oh.
roof and away from camp.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
just through
Okay.
the front door. Or
I mean, if there's a way out of the tent through the roof, yeah, that's
yeah,
a better
way,
idea.
that way.
You guys got a pocket dimension on you?
But like
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust that it's a small, tiny, itty bitty living space.
Fair enough.
Versus,
You can definitely fly up to your ship. You fly up to Argo.
we're gonna hide it somewhere.
Okay.
Did
Sarah is surprised to see you there. She's making herself comfortable. Barda is carrying some of her belongings and stuff, and she's making her very comfortable in one of the bedrooms. You're not. Is she just kind of startled by you?
Hi.
Ah.
Sorry.
Oh, dude, what is that terrible thing? She seems to come over or be affected by the curse of magic, but it seems like she shakes it off pretty quickly and says, "That thing is terrible.
Mhm.
Whatever is with it or in it needs to be just gotten rid of."
Agreed, which is why we're currently not using the thing to set it free, but we kind of need to make sure
What?
nobody else does either.
What is the thing? And she quickly actually approaches you. Seems very sensible. She goes, "I don't even think," or she goes, "May I see it?"
As long as you don't cast a wish on it.
If I try anything like that, please strike me down.
There's-
Tell me more about the thing that is trapped inside this wicked lamp.
Do you know the Tales of Jafar?
The man looking for power. It's an old fable legend. Sands of Arabia.
Genie trapped in lamp. Also, it's tied to Set. He made a pact with something.
No. She makes a very serious. You can see her eye slits kind of dilate and shrink and constrict again real quick after hearing that information. And has Set contacted you all as well since you've come in contact with this lamp?
Even before, and yes.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me you did not make Set
We did not what? Sorry,
make
for
an arrangement with Set.
You know, the key to a relationship is not lying to each other. So some of us did.
Laura's not looking guilty at all.
Callie actually doesn't look guilty in the slightest.
The legend of Jafar seeking, amassing invincible, unsurmountable power is true. The legends around the lamp must also be true.
Yeah.
She goes, this lamp is said to, the legend around this lamp, from what I recall, is that the lamp requires, there's a deal upon this lamp made by Set, Baal, and Loki.
Ball
Across the,
and Loki and shit. He made a fucking pact with one of them.
all three of the gods from the different pantheon.
That's bad.
I'm sorry, I said Baal. Set, Hades, and Loki.
That makes more sense.
Sorry, I don't know why. But, all right, whatever. Anyways,
Right, so the three gods of death and chaos, sort of.
And if they collect their 1,000 wishes, they promise to release Jafar free and with all the power he had wished for. But in doing so, and collecting the souls and the wishes of thousands of those prior, they will also be able to manifest themselves and their arms upon the lands of Fantasia. It will be just as bad as it is today, if not worse.
Oh, so it explains why he's being particularly pushy.
Whatever you do, you must not take his wish. While it may solve our immediate threat, I am afraid of what it might do. If you trust me with it, I can study it for some time and see if I can do anything to conceal its influence upon others. But I don't know if I can. There's nothing I can do to power set in what he has already made himself very present in all your lives.
And what if we made promises to give or make that 1,000th wish at some point in our lives?
And actually, us making that deal is sort of why we're able to talk as we are now.
Well, I don't know what your arrangements were specifically. I imagine dealing with any kind of god or death or devil of some sort. If you do not fulfill on your pact, then your life is forfeit. Your soul is forfeit, I should say.
Not a fan of that.
That is, unless you know how to, unless you want to go about killing the god.
I mean,
Not
give us-
currently.
Considering what you guys have done and what you are up to, and what I've seen to come. Maybe Seth's
Sort of.
desperate to make this complete because he doesn't think if you guys succeed, it will ever come.
I mean,
I say fuck him. Destroy the Dark One, take the power, and set things right. If you are powerful enough to destroy the cosmic beings that control our realities, I think you can handle a god with a wish list.
it's actually a very epic way to say sort of what we'd already planned, which is deal with this shit, and then deal with Set. And apparently Loki and Hades. And Jafar. So, is it really as easy for you to shake the lamp's influence off as it looked like?
Is it what? I'm sorry?
Is it as easy for you to shake the lamp's influence off as it looked? We wouldn't have to
As-
worry about you.
Well, I can't say anything's absolute, but my mind is pretty trained in arts and arcana. I served the royal queen of Anastasia many times on many consoles, along some of the relics or artifacts they've uncovered deep within the mines of the mountains. Though, I must admit, I have fallen ill to some curses that were stronger than I. But I will take the utmost care with this item, I assure you. I know the severity of the situation. It's why I think it's better to begin now instead of later. Who knows what else Set will do until we have any kind of rituals or wards against this item.
Well, he's already threatened to steal souls as they die on the battle if we don't take his deal, so...
Well then, it sounds like you need to behead a god on your way to immortality. And she just kind of smiles like she's trying to make a joke.
I think one beheading of ancient beings at a time. Not discounting it, though. Could be a fun retirement.
Could be.
I mean, if she's dealt with worse, we do need to know more about this. And honestly, if she can keep it away from us and the whole camp of mostly merchant guards, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, I might as well alert you of what else of my duties, other things I've done. So, feel free to visit me for anything Arcana or magic related. I'm very much a student of it, although I'm not a powerful caster myself. I am, or I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. She's just saying she's like very studied in Arcana and magic items, essentially to help you with things such as identify, basic spells like that. She can do some enchantment / curse removals, and she can also do things like this, working on wards or glyphs that kind of protect. And so that's what she's kind of wanting to do here for the lamp.
Cool.
Right? Do you guys return back to the tent? What is everyone else doing in the tent? Like everyone's just looking. Yes,
We just kind of flew away.
Lorna and Callie flew away. They've been on the ship for at least a good 5 minutes. What is everyone else doing in the tent at the moment? Cronus, Skywar, Salim, what are you guys doing? Theriel kind of looks at you all and says, well, that was quick and one way to do it.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I will go ahead and just fly up through the opening.
They all just leave.
Theriel and Baron look at each other. Rude, does nobody say bye in this group?
No.
See you in 3 weeks!
I mean, Skyward and Salim are still in the tent.
Yeah, just awkwardly just standing there.
I was like, see you in 3 weeks, and they're just sort of by
Skyward
the
Salim.
table.
They look at you, Skyward Salim. I guess we have a plan. They just look confused at you, Salim and Skyward.
Got me.
We don't really do plans, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
So, does anybody play cards? For money? While we're
Theriel,
waiting?
the right eyebrow. Not in. I'm sure you could find some games of chance in the camp as you guys, take rest for the evening before you guys set forward on whatever you guys plan to do.
Okay, bye.
So you guys walk out. You guys awkwardly exit. Bye. And so if you can find any of those things, we're almost at the end of session tonight, guys. I would like to kind of see what else you guys would like to do tonight. As you guys want to regroup and discuss everything, or do you guys want to start coming up with a list of ideas of what you guys want to do between, over the next 3 weeks? Then we can kind of hit the highlights next week. Or do you want to just take, end the session early and think about like what you guys want to do individually? Because you guys can even, go do something on your own if you wanted it. And now, remember, it's a dangerous war. So I wouldn't recommend going into, the enemy territory. So there might be limits there. But, what are you guys
Skyward leaves the
thinking?
group again.
I mean, I think we all plan on
Sky-
going to your place, so like maybe don't.
Yeah,
Also, I'd say we all
Skyward
just maybe.
he will pawn off the cubs to Flora. Have her take care of them when she goes home.
It's like, I'm not
And
your
we do
goddamn
still-
babysitter.
She kind of is at this point, though.
Yeah, she kind of is.
Plus,
So is that-
what kind of druid not want, bears?
You're not wrong.
I know, but they're bear cubs.
You're so cute.
And a wolf spirit.
I think the wolf is sticking with me, I think.
I
Yeah, the
thought
wolf
he
is
was-
sticking with Skybor.
My bad. I thought he was here mainly to play adoptive dad.
Mm-mm. Nope. He's made himself a companion of Skybor.
So.
Oh, I have something else to say.
I mean, we can make a channel, just like that's specific for the last month of existence. What do we
What's
wanna
that?
do? I was just
Last
saying-
month of existence.
Yeah, last month of existence. I'll just make
Like,
a separate
so I'm
channel.
like, I'm just thinking, like, we have 3 weeks. So, like, for example, if you guys want to do the wedding, I would like to role play that part of that next session. But and then if someone's like, well, we want to go do this too, I would like to role play that milestone next session. I really didn't have much prepared after this, besides obviously what's upcoming ahead, because I don't know what you guys would like to do in your downtime. So this is just kind of giving me the highlight reel. Prepare, we'll role play those out next week, but just what you guys all want to do. So I'm hearing a wedding sounds like a big want from the entire group. So I imagine the entire group's gonna take part in attending and traveling and making sure people are there. Is that fair to say? Or what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, wedding shouldn't take long. It's like, what, a couple of days?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
It depends on the bride.
Excuse me.
I mean, we do have magic at our disposal.
Yeah, and realistically, it's her sisters that are going to be all uppity about it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us, we could maybe wrinkle them.
So what I would love for you, Lorna and Cronus, to do between now and next session is work on what you want your wedding to kind of like, what you kind of imagine it to look like setting wise, like, be as detailed as you want or be as generic as you want, and allow me artistic license. That's fine too. If you guys just want to say silent, or Nick, you just take care, you come
do
up with
you
it. That's fine too.
Yeah.
And then, but I just want to make sure, like, for example, decorations or style, like where you actually like indoor, outdoor, things like that. And I'll try my best to generate art, or you guys can generate art for it if you want.
Okay.
No,
outdoor,
who you want to have
on the
what
cliffs.
role?
Outdoor,
I can
cliffside,
still do-
facing the ocean,
Yeah.
sunset, doves, big wedding.
Here's my Pinterest board.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, for example,
do you want
do
me
you want,
to cast ceremony? Like, what's all the plan?
Oh yeah, we'll figure
Like-
that out.
like, are the Vikings invited and stuff like that?
How long does that last, the ceremony for marriage?
10 days?
The spell?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, so it'll last. I want to say 10 days to a week.
So yeah, we're gonna do it like the week.
Yeah, that should be like the
before-
last thing we do,
Oh,
man.
It probably shouldn't be the first thing we do.
No.
She's like, okay, before we go to fight all of these people and meet up in Espa, let's get you two hitched.
Hey. Deal.
7 days.
Okay.
That's how long it lasts.
So maybe we do like.
Also-
the-
Takes me an hour to cast, so it's gonna be there's gonna be a ceremony.
Yeah. So then it's probably gonna be like, hey, parents, we're gonna do this kind of ceremony here, but we're gonna do like an official ceremony like the day before.
Or you could do
Because
the
if we're meeting-
opposite. So like have the big wedding first, and then like, hey, before we go and try and do this half of a concocted plan,
Yes.
let's have like a little intimate ceremony.
Yeah. I like
So we
that.
can still do the big party
Oh, yeah.
with your family.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because
And
we're
the
gonna have to do
Vikings.
it in Espa, because they're saying, oh, let's meet like a week before it's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be more time efficient if we just do the wedding on the last week.
Yeah, we'll do
Just
it.
saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
like in
So, like-
Madeira?
So it's kind of like it's the opposite of what some couples do. So like have the big giant reception party like now. And then like go sign the license when we're in Espa.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's like
Like have the
Ha-
ceremony in
No, so we're
Nope.
gonna have the main wedding in Lorna's hometown,
Dunbrook?
Galos.
Dunbrook.
And then like before the final fight, we'll do like the hey, say your vows again. I'm gonna marry you two.
the
Cast
official
ceremony,
magic
and you get
ceremony will happen in Espa because of the timing on it. Because we don't know, okay, hey, when we get there, are we going to fight right away? Or are we waiting a few days?
I'm not
And by
gonna lie,
this-
guys. This feels a little meta. This seems a little meta.
Can I try
Not
and
really.
rationalize it?
I would say we could
Sure.
rationalize because knowing the spell, and we do now have a timeline.
Yeah, like that.
We don't know if it'll work or not, but like it's our best guess.
A ceremony. It doesn't have to be a wedding. Correct.
So, like for the okay, when we're saying ceremony, we mean the the spell ceremony.
No, I understand.
Okay.
But the ceremony spell is actually performing a ceremony, right? Or no, not really.
Yeah,
Like, I guess, can you...
yeah. So like for wedding, you touch two humanoids willing to be bound together in marriage. For the next 7 days, each target has benefits and stuff.
So that's why we know the timeline. And we're just saying, like, okay, like, maybe just, like, a few days before we go there. Because we don't know within that last week that we're there, whether we're taking the offense of, like, 3 days.
I'm just gonna override that and just say it's gonna last for 14 days. Because I just feel like that
Okay.
it just doesn't make sense to have a repeat wedding ceremony when you're with family and Galos. So I know there's a 7-day limitation, but I'm just gonna if you guys do it in the
I mean-
third week, I'll just
Sure. Let's just do that.
roll it over. Yeah, I'm not trying to bend the rules, but I also like, I don't know, unless you're trying to do really intimate or special to you in Madeira, where I feel like it's a kind of a technicality or mechanical thing.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Yes.
So
No, that works.
let's just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you want a way to override it that has a story to it, Aphrodite literally did bless their union when they were in Olympus.
That is
She
true.
could do
That's
it
true.
again.
And that is why it extends to 14 days, Callie. You're very insightful. You
It's
knew what I
amazing.
was
She
thinking
did it
all
through me.
along.
Yeah.
You knew what I had planned all along.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's almost like I know my godly mother.
No, awesome. Thanks for being creative.
No,
That
thank you for
help. So do you guys want to just kind of come up with a list of ideas? I don't plan on that next session. I kind of want to regroup, see what you guys want to do. Definitely we're going to play out the wedding, but I also want to take time if people wanted to go places like, or contact people. We don't have to if nobody really wants to do anything specific, or let me know like, hey, I want to go do these things, but I don't want to necessarily role play them. That's fine too. I just want to capture some moments and some breathing time before you guys are. Let's get to Madeira, because once you guys get to Madeira, it's gonna be pretty full speed until probably the end. I don't imagine it letting up.
Yeah. No, we'll make a list. I've made a channel. Skyward?
Yeah. So, like Silent said earlier, we've been to every continent except for Zanzan.
Yours. Yeah. So like we should probably go there. But it is
Yeah, I
also
mean-
your call.
Absolutely.
I mean,
And that would be
Skyboard.
definitely a role playable scenario for sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bunch of rangers, druids, and clerics that we can have on
Yeah.
our in
Yeah.
our army.
And they don't. If they were to come now, it'd be just by like mainly you and our reputation. So if we can strengthen that, we should to get more people, because it's a
Wanna
kind of
go
a gift.
to
They'll help us.
Are you thinking so? Karif is where Skybor is from, very part, and you guys have
Yep.
talked to Tulaka and Leora. You guys could go back there and reinforce this relationship. The Saranha, Omaza, those are the places where you guys have not visited or have not had contact with, except for Amari. Amari came from Omaza is no more or is completely overtaken by the darkness. You would have learned this from the general and maps and stuff as you guys were in that room. But that almost so right now, Simba and Tarzan are kind of rallying, regrouping in Sanha right now. So that's current events kind of in Zanza. Just as you guys want to explore ideas. And that could turn into an adventure, and I don't think it's gonna be a long adventure, but it will probably be a little eye-opening potentially.
Yeah. I'm down for
Yeah.
that.
Or we could just we could just get to that scenario. You guys can choose to pursue or not. I'm just saying there will be opportunity to go.
I mean, we could go to a lot of places that we've been before. Now that I got the transport via plants,
Yeah.
but places like the spiraling isles, that I can't do.
Yeah.
So we'll have to take the Argos to that.
So yeah, let's make a list. Check it twice.
Contact people as well.
Yes, contact.
Like probably just all the ones we haven't seen in a bit, and then like
Yeah.
if we some have like people from back, like Salim and my character joined later, so like probably check in with people,
Mhm.
see what's going on with that.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Or we could go real crazy and split the party and just go different places of the map.
Uh-oh.
We have done
So far in the campaign, and then died all.
like we have done dumber stuff and survived.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fucking level 18.
We have done dumber stuff at lower levels and survived.
Yeah.
We are at a level now where the DM shouldn't worry about what the world's going to do to the players individually. What are the players going to do to the world?
It's wised up a little bit.
Yeah.
Lorna never paid a bar tab another day in her life.
Bold of you to assume she did anyway.
She owns a bar with this group.
Well, used
Oh,
to. I
did-
don't
Well,
think the
used
bar's
to,
there
probably
anymore.
gone.
Yeah.
No. It's
It-
the one thing that survived.
It was probably just like the drunk gods were just like, nope, ours.
Yes.
The old
Please.
basilisk had created a shield.
The beam just turned to stone.
Yep.
There's a weird statue around it now.
So good. Just a reminder, I'm not here next week.
Oh, okay.
Is it next week?
Let me
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, because it's the day after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we definitely don't want to roleplay the wedding next week.
Probably not.
Nick.
Let me see. What is September 2nd? September 2nd is the day after Labor Day. You know what? It's the day after a holiday. And I don't want to skip that with the wedding thing. Let's just take that extra week to come up with what we all want to do. This is time if you guys want to like send letters to anything else or anything that you want to do on an individual level? Obviously, it sounds like you guys don't want to completely split up in individually for 3 weeks, but there's still things you could do while you're visiting different places um, along your journey. So, like, if you guys are going back to Galos to do a wedding in Skyboard, you're like, well, I want to stop in Grey Coast. Well, maybe we role play the Grey Coast scenario, or I'm sorry, Saranha. We role play this, and then we go to Galos. Just let me know what you guys want to do, and I'll do my best to try and be as inclusive as possible without creating another year of content for you guys to play.
Okay.
Yeah. I do think, I mean, it's kind of bittersweet. I do feel like we're coming close to the end. I really am enjoying this. I really appreciate you guys sticking with it through the whole time. I know there's been ups and downs, so I am actually actively thinking about the second campaign. It's probably not going to be for a few months after this campaign's over, but yeah, I'm thinking something either similar or something sci-fi.
Ooh.
I mean, there's
I
the potential we have to deal with armies of Hades, Loki, and Set being about the world.
I'm gonna figure a way out of that.
But so I don't know. Would you all be interested? Would you all be interested in another campaign? I don't think it's gonna be another 7-year campaign. I would like to keep all future campaigns to 2 years or less.
Yeah, we don't have to go all the way to level 20.
No, I do
No.
like the chance to, but like it's not a requirement.
Exactly. I kind of feel that same way. I felt like I was doing something grand when I was like, yeah, we'll go to level 20. And then I'm like, man, this is really difficult. For a DM that's never played a high level game. So I appreciate you guys keeping me honest and let me know when I need to step it up a little bit more on the challenge or dial it down. But yeah, give us some thought if you guys are interested or not. I probably was going to see after the campaign ends if people want to do like a few one shots or host a few one shots. Well, I think of some things. We might take a break just to give everyone a break, have their Tuesdays back for a little bit, whatever we want to. And some people might want to go off and do other things, and that's totally cool too. Not going to hold anyone to play campaign 2 just because you played campaign 1. I will promise you that campaign 2, although maybe not, I will say that all my campaigns will somehow be there.
Will be what?
I didn't catch that. What was that?
All my campaigns will relate to one another.
Yeah.
So they will be connected or to some form of fashion to the second one. Even my sci-fi campaign.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
I cannot share any more than that.
Fantasia in the future.
In space.
But yeah, if we did play a space one, I don't know. Does anyone like that idea? I'm thinking something. The setting will be more kind of like a Mass Effect meets a StarCraft meets maybe a little Star Wars kind of deal, like something in between all that. But pretty.
I know Star Wars. That's all I know.
It's basically all I'm trying to say. There'll be
I know
some
Mass
politics. There's some politics. There's some space magic. There will be some, federations of aliens and different things like that. And it's also going to be a world filled. It's going to be filled with massive celestial beings that are kind of like from Marvel, where they're bigger than planets and stuff, and they're just floating, like decaying in space. And yeah, it's basically. I'll give you a quick summary of what I'm thinking and see if it piques anyone's interest. But it's a sector of this galaxy where there are mercenaries that have built clans, and they all report to like a central council, the Citadel. Or none of these names are officially. And so The mercenaries are hired to go out and take these clans of, I say mercenaries, but they're really clans of individuals with different talents. Some people that are technically adept, some that are really military trained, some that are good at smuggling. You have some that are good at, psychic abilities and things like that. All sorts of life that make up different clans along this galaxy, and these clans are which you would be which the party would be a member of. You guys would be a member of clans in the galaxy. Must or you can explore the galaxy. You can take missions given to you from the Citadel to go out and explore, and then obviously there's going to be story and development of who's the Citadel, where's everything, learning more about the Celestials and stuff that you find kind of littered across space.
I think this
That's
is
what
an interesting idea.
That's my current idea. Now I know it's not fantasy, and some people like strictly fantasy. I would love it if you guys would entertain the idea of trying it. I'm debating between either there is a D&D base kind of rule set that's out there. I forget the name off the top of my head.
Starjammer. Yeah, Spelljammer. That's it.
Spelljammer. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that. It's something else. I can't remember.
Technomancers?
What was that?
Technomancers?
I think Technomancers are a part of it, but I think that was technically.
I have to look it up. I'll look it up. But obviously, I'm not going to completely take one. I'll probably use it for rules and gameplay. But I'm probably going to go completely. I don't know if I'll go completely homebrew in classes and races, but I probably do skins from other rule books. But anyways, but what I'm thinking though, for that second campaign, I'm either debating sticking with something, D&D-esque, or has some kind of grit. Maybe not so detailed as like Pathfinder or Starfinder. I don't want to get that detailed as those games can get. But I could either stick with something D&D-esque, so the rules are somewhat familiar, or I'm thinking about looking at other rule sets that are more narrative based. So instead of like, well, I'm level 10, I have these 20 abilities and stuff, story driven. Like, I want to jump across the table, pull out my blasters, and shoot the guard at the door. Like, roll dice, and then I roll dice to see if that's successful. There's some rule sets that are out there that support that. I'm probably simplifying it too much, but I just want to know: do you like the crunchy, or not? Not to say that's a bad thing, but do you like the more detailed leveling and progression systems, or would you like a more laid back, non-resource intensive kind of game?
I haven't tried anything that's like not really 5e but also kind of 5e. Like, I've done a few different actually sci-fi ones that have different rule sets, and I like both of them. Like, a lot of it's RP driven, but there are also a lot of standards and rules that you can use. Right.
So, and I'm still, again, I have just this idea. This is just something I've been thinking about. I still have to think way more in detail, but I also don't want to work on a campaign that nobody's.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it would be cool, and then I can't believe I'm already saying this. My third campaign will probably be back to something either more fantasy based or maybe, I don't know. Another campaign I have is still fantasy based, and another idea I have is, but I'm not as fully thrilled, or I don't have it fully fleshed out to make it appeasing, but I have to give it more thought.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I'll put it up in the channel. So I'll put a vote up: sci-fi, fantasy, or zombie campaign 2.
Yeah.
That way everyone can vote. And that's not a commitment that you'll play campaign 2. I understand. So, all right, guys, it's late. I'm sorry. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great night. I hope you had fun.
Have a good
Yeah.
night. Talk to y'all
Night,
later.
y'all.
Talk to y'all later.
Aye.